Howdy. Welcome back to my Building Elden Ring in Minecraft series. Before we begin, I just wanted to bring up that in the last video, I had built the Divine Tower here. And in that video, I asked people if they had a suggestion for how to make this elevator actually work. And we got a lot of suggestions, like the create mod and stuff. But one of my friends, James, or at least he goes by James on Discord. I have no idea if that's his real name or not, but that's what he goes by, so that's what I'll call him. Either way, he sent me a video from someone called DoctorPlasma, who had a video on how to make a round elevator. And so that's what I copied. I will try to link that video in the description if you have the need to make a round elevator that'll carry you up a giant tower. It's a little bit slow, but it works, and that's all that matters. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I will say it does look a little bit odd here, because of some of the redstone bits and all show a little bit, but it works. Anyway, the elevator works. I need to clear that out. I don't know what happened there. Okay, fixed. Back to business of building Elden Ring in Minecraft, the thing you actually came here for. Enjoy. My render distance is a lot bigger in this video, because I've started trying out the Distant Horizons mod. It does have a little bit of an odd effect on the replay mod. You'll sometimes see just like ghost landscape halfway in view. And so, yeah, I don't know how to fix that, but that's what it is. Anyway, this was an odd video, because I'm sort of getting to the end of Limgrave. There's not a whole lot of buildings left until I get to, like, the Mistwood and Fort Height. And that's about it for Limgrave. So this video is mostly terraforming and building up the terrain. I do, well, you'll see what all the stuff I build in this video. But it's basically been, I don't know, a month and a half of landscaping. And every second in this video is roughly a minute that I spent building. So if you feel like doing the math, you can figure out how long I was actually spent on this. This little shack here is the painter's shack in, well, this spot of Limgrave, which is almost an exact replica of the War Master shack that that one guy's in, where he teaches you the weapon arts or whatever they're called. Yeah, so I just copy and pasted it and then changed it up a little bit. Also, there's one of those spots I was talking about where Distant Horizons just makes things weird. See how the landscape just disappears there? Yeah, I don't know what I can do about that. There's been a lot of activity on the channel lately, mostly through just a bunch of people subscribing, which I appreciate. I don't really know what happened, but that world tour I posted, like, on the last hour of the year of 2024, yeah, that video just blew up for some reason. I think it's got over 10,000 views now, which is way more than any other video I've ever posted got. So thank you for everybody who watched and enjoyed that video. And Thank you for all the people who have subscribed. We're just over 800 now. I think 826 right now, which is great. Hopefully we'll be able to hit 1,000 by, well, hopefully within a month or two. That would be nice. Maybe a little optimistic. I tend to average about 50 subscribers a month, so. Anyway, yeah, like I said with this entire video, basically, because there's just not really a good, like, build to finish on, that's why I went so much, that's why I didn't get out in February. It's just, it all felt like just landscape. It's like, oh yeah, here's a big section of landscape here, which is where the Waypoint Ruins are. But yeah, like I was saying, it didn't really feel satisfying to post a video where it was just landscape and the War Master Shack. And so yeah, I guess I gotta keep on going, but it's getting kind of late in the month and I don't have anything to show for it other than I placed a bunch of grass. Maybe a couple rocks. I've got a few more projects that I started work on, which also didn't help. But those have, I think if they work out, which I may or may not, 2 of which are Elden Ring Minecraft related. But I'm not going to go into too many details yet because I don't want to get anybody's hopes up if they don't work out. But I believe they'd be interesting. Oh, also in a second you'll be able to see my terrible attempt at one of the Miranda flowers. So, yeah, I sort of cut it out of the camera there, but it'll pop up when I move it into this section right now. Yeah, it looks hideous. I fixed that later, but I don't actually know that I put it in this video. I'll have to put it in the outro. The better version. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I started a couple more projects. One of which is just completely random, has nothing to do with Elden Ring. And the other 2, if they go, one is sort of a, you know, anniversary-ish video because it's on the 31st this month. It'll be 2 years since I started this project, or since I posted the first video. And oh yeah, also this is the Waypoint Ruins where what's the sorceress lady's name? Selen? Something like that. Anyway, that's where she stands. And yeah, back to the project thing. I've got one that, if it works out, will be sort of a anniversary celebration type video thing for 2 years on the project. It probably won't do very well as a video. I really don't expect it to. But people who play Bedrock or Survival might enjoy it. And that's the only hint I'm gonna give you. My other project is, I don't know if it'll work out at all, and if it does, it will be a long time before I'm ready to, like, actually give any information on it. But that's another reason why this video's been taking so long. And, yeah, so basically I've got 4 projects going on all at once, and then my work's been insane because everything decided to happen all at once. So I've been busy there, and then A couple family members have been at my house constantly, so I haven't really had a chance to do anything. So it's been a lot. But again, just that's why the videos have been going so slow. Hopefully you don't mind too much. I'm still trying to get a video out every month, even though I'm not doing great this year for that. I'll try to make it up with 2 videos in a month at some point this year. Can't make any promises though. I really like those cliffs there. I don't know. I don't usually make cliffs like that, but I like the way it sort of like steps up and all. So that was fun to build. Again, it's just landscape, so it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but it is what it is. You get to see a nice view here of distant horizons on this map, and it looks pretty nice, honestly. Stormvale looks a little wooden, but it is what it is. And, I mean, you can see a lot from this area. I really like the Distant Horizons mod. I can't speak. Honestly, the problem's that I'm just speaking too much. It makes my words all mix up. Anyway, this is the area where there's not really a whole lot here. It's just like a random camp of a few dudes. There's a little guy standing up on the ruins there with a magic staff who just pelts you with the little glintstone pebbles or whatever. Yeah, but there's not. I think there's like a single chest and one of those. What are they? Starlight shards or something? The thing you trade with that one guy for the puppets. Which, if no one did that quest line, then that makes no sense for you. But one of those things is up on this hill. And that's about the only item of any worth in the area here. Let's see, what else is there to mention? Yeah, I ain't got a whole ton to talk about this month, or last month either. Other than, you know, work, yeah, that's the thing that the Starlight Shard spawned. I think it's a Starlight Shard. I could be completely thinking of something else, or saying something completely random that doesn't even exist. But I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Anyway, it's of that weird little bowl thing, which was... I'm not exactly happy with how that looks, but I couldn't think of a better way to make a bowl in Minecraft. It's like half of a circle, but I didn't want it to be too big, so that's what I ended up with. It looks alright. If anyone has a better suggestion, let me know. Let's see, what else is there to mention? I don't even know. Oh yeah, a bunch of other people recently have started posting videos on Building Elden Ring and Minecraft. Some of them are actually pretty impressive. So, if you feel like checking out other people's videos on it, there's at least 2 other people that have posted a video recently. I don't think any of them have posted a second video, so I've still got everybody beat in that regard. Which, I mean, like, my builds, in my opinion, aren't as impressive as some of these other channels. But one thing I'd say I have going in my favor is I am somewhat consistent and release more than one video. So, I got that going for me. Which, I know, you know, there's the whole quality over quantity thing, people like to say that, but if you're not producing any content, then at some point you're just gonna give up on it. Which is why sometimes you're gonna end up with a video like this where you get landscaping instead of cool buildings. But I mean, I tried to make the landscaping as nice as possible. Also, you might notice there's a bunch of cliffs here. not for one that I'm building with the sand right now, but for one I just built. That one is not actually there in-game, but because last year when I started building the landscaping and all, I didn't have any mods or data packs to make the elevation the right height. So I've had to throw in a few random cliffs here and there to sort of space things out the way they're supposed to be. So that's why there's random cliffs where there shouldn't be. And let's see. Yeah, there's all these ruins here, which are sort of... Well, you see the ruins over there on the left. I built those last year, and so I sort of just reused them here and modified them a little bit, because it's supposed to be the same set of ruins, but they're spread out a little more. Anyway, this is about as far south as Limgrave goes, other than the fact that there's a beach down at the bottom there, which I'll be building probably in the next video. I expect the next video I'm going to build that beach area and the cave under the First Steps site of Grace. And that will be probably the next video. After that, all I've got is Fort Height, the Mistwoods, and the Minor Erd Tree in the Mistwoods, so that's going to be a process, because trees are not my specialty. And then, let's see, after that, I need to make the crater from after the Radon fight. So, and because of the mod thing that changes the world height, I think I could actually build the underground section, like the whole city thing, actually under the map. That's something to look into. Oh, and once I finish Limgrave, I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, put a vote out to see where to start working on next, because I could do Kaled, the Weeping Peninsula, the underground sections, or Liurnia. There's a lot of places to go. A lot of things to do. And this is one of those cliffs I was talking about. It shouldn't actually be here, it should just be flat. But because of the way everything is, I can't do just a slow rising hill. I gotta do random cliffs. But it does look cool, so I was okay with it. It's maybe not accurate, but it looks cool. And that's good enough for me. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to ramble about? I guess I could say, like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. I'm supposed to do that in order to, like, get success on YouTube, supposedly. That's what they say. Oh yeah, here's the ruins that, oh man, I'm forgetting everybody's names today. What's the samurai guy? I am completely blanking on his name. The guy who warns you not to kill the dragon because you'll die. And then you kill the dragon and he's like, man, you did really good killing that dragon. I'm gonna, like, help you kill this random invader over here. Yeah, that guy. I don't remember his name. Yura? Something like that? I feel like it starts with a Y. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, and then I forgot. Like, I accidentally deleted the part where I build this massive area in that Everjail. So, that was kind of embarrassing. But I also made a new tree over here, so not all my trees are going to be the same moving forward. Or at least there'll be a little more variety. Because I have like 5 or 6 trees that I just copy and paste everywhere. And I try to make a new one every once in a while. And there we go. Just, also this is the, flower I had been talking about. It's, a little better than that other one. Looks more like the actual Miranda flower. But yeah, this, it doesn't really look like we got a lot done since it's mostly just landscaping. But, my inventory is full of maps, and these are all from what was built today. So I'm gonna go add those onto the map, and we'll see how much progress was made. This is the map beforehand, and now I'm going to update it, and then I'll make a cut, so that you don't have to watch me update it. And there we go. All updated. There was a lot of progress, it just wasn't really impressive progress. Yeah, that's why it took me 2 months to make this. It's just because it's everything from, everything from here, all the way around here. I just picked up all those maps, didn't mean to do that. And then all the way up through here, so realistically, that's probably just about the most progress I've made in an episode. But it doesn't really feel like it because there wasn't anything big. It's not like Stormvale over here, which is like 9 maps, but every little bit of it is full of detail and stuff. This is just, yep, there's a field. Oh, there's a fancy cliff over here. Oh, there's one thing of ruins and a shack. It just doesn't feel nearly as impressive as something with an actual build on it. Anyway, I'm gonna throw the map showing the actual progress in Elden Ring compared to this up so you can see that. And like I was saying, I'm getting close to finishing Limgrave. Just gotta get the Mistwood up through here with Fort Height over here somewhere, and then that beach through here. And that's just about it. Obviously, there's going to be a giant crater over here somewhere as well, but still, it's getting close. And then Limgrave will be done. And then we'll have to vote on where to go next. I'll probably do a vote, I don't know. It seems like a fun way to do it. And yeah, I can't think of anything else I need to mention. Like I said, I've got 3 other projects possibly in the works. I don't know if they'll ever actually amount to anything, because it's a long shot with some of them. But if they do, you'll hear about it at some point. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Unless you don't watch that one, in which case I would be rather disappointed. You should watch it. Whatever it is, it'll probably be out in another month, maybe 2, depending on how terrible things go. We'll see. Goodbye.